God damn it. This is the worst, is really sitting in a wet seat. I'm gonna have to sit on it. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at that. A buzzard getting the raccoon. Did you know that riding a motorcycle when it just rains like it is right now is actually the most dangerous time you could be riding? The oil rises up from the road and basically gets in the middle of the lane, so there's oil on the road, so you have to be much more careful when it starts raining like this than after a long period of rain. And right now it is pretty slick, so you have to be careful about things that normally most people in cars would not really be careful of. For example, the white painted lane markers, they're very slick. Any sort of steel on the road is very slick. Any corner going around turns and everything is extremely slick. So you have to be careful when you're riding in the rain, and especially in the first 15 minutes that it starts raining, just like it's here. When it first rains, so I don't want to slip. Every turn goes slow. That's really what I have fallen a few times in motorcycles, like when it just rained. I think, yeah, like when it rains, it gets really dangerous. The oil rises up, especially after it hasn't rained in quite some time. Yeah, I don't particularly like riding in the rain, but if you're a commuter, you're going to be riding in the rain if you're commuting in and out, especially going to a city. If you're commuting, most likely going into cities, you need a scooter or motorcycle for parking because it's much easier. So you are constantly be going to be wet. You need to carry like a rain suit, and I did this for years and years and years. Just carry a rain suit, carry like a change of clothes in case you get rained on. You change in the bathroom. It is pretty much the life of the commuter. It is more time consuming than driving a car, of course, but it's a little bit more fun, and it makes the commute an experience. When you're inside the car, everything around just feels like more television. So this is the Savage Mill area. It's kind of a cool looking area. I didn't know what was happening here up ahead, but now that I know that there's cars parked here, people come here to that river and they basically fish. They park here alongside of the road, and there's quite a bit of fishing. So I think I'm going to try and fish. Even though I don't know how to fish, I'm going to try. And check this out. One thing that I haven't talked about, the advantages of scooter, is that when you have a windscreen like this, you can really stay pretty dry. And when you tuck your legs in the scooter, your knees and legs stay pretty dry. I got a little bit wet, but not a lot. It really is pretty handy. I really like this Honda Elite. And I rode yesterday the Yamaha C3, and I love the Yamaha C3. It's a 50cc scooter, so it's extremely like slow, but this one goes 10 miles per hour faster, top speed, but getting there is much quicker and much more safe, I think, in general riding conditions. So I really recommend a larger scooter than 50cc for riding outside of cities. Man, riding in the rain is kind of a bummer. And today is kind of cold. And the scooter in the beginning just wouldn't want to start in the garage, and then I got in to during lunch to ride it, and it was cranking and just making like a buzzing sound and not starting. I had to give it throttle, so I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, riding in the rain, it's never good, and you have to keep in mind to like not take any corners very fast because you can wipe out very easily. Make sure that you wear proper gear. your rain suit on top of your regular motorcycle gear. Stay in your lane, don't swerve too much. Cars, you definitely need to leave a lot more space in between cars. The car up ahead, of course, leave more space. Make sure the cars behind are stopping. Always have an out. In this sort of weather, it's really a little bit more dangerous. It's still doable. You can see I'm pretty wet here, but not as wet as I would be on a motorcycle. On a motorcycle, I'd be much wetter. Yeah, this scooter is really great for commuting. You can pick them up pretty cheap. Well, one thing that's pretty important is boots, and today I'm riding with tennis shoes, which I'm getting pretty soaked. But make sure you get some nice rainproof boots, or put some bags over your boots if you're going to ride for long sustained periods in the rain. It tends to be slick when you put your foot down, but at least you're not going to get water inside. Having wet feet is pretty miserable. Alright guys, I hope you liked this very rainy day ride, and I'll see you on the next one.